Okay, guys. So this is part two of the season finale. So what happened? Like crazy. I made like 32 minutes long video, one video for the final episode. But whereas uploading, it didn't upload, and then I tried to cut it, and when I cut it, only the part that was cut was left, and I was like, okay, this is how this image editor works. Okay. So earlier it used to save both the versions, and now it's like, okay, only one version is there. Whatever you cut, the other part will be gone forever. So now we are reshooting. But like, let's stay to the main thing. Like, so we are in the story, right? So that is just like a weird story that I am telling you guys. Okay. So this is just to tell other people. Nothing to be serious of. Like, treat it as an idea. So maybe we will do next season about stories. How the very big stories, the storybooks can be treated as a wisdom in itself. Like somebody's life story is a complete life story. How that can be, even the life story itself is a wisdom. You understand? And that's why there are like so many famous life stories. It's like Ramayana. So that is like the Ram story of the Lord Rama, who used to rule India. So it's a life story only, like how he was, what he did, what happened in his life, and people remember it. People remember it because it was something magical. And same like how people remember like the life story of Dhoni. So some people are like so crazy about it. It's like you won't believe it. Because before Dhoni came into world cricket, nobody knew like you can just like get someone out like without looking. So how would he stop someone? It's like just catch the ball in the air and like throw it behind him. It's like he knows. And the way he used to communicate, it's like a century or maybe next match. Okay, you want to win this match? Okay, I will win it. If you don't, it's fine. Some match you lose also. He is like so carefree, right? So there is a life story and there is a lesson you take from it. It's like it's crazy. Like so many different things are possible in life. So just little that story. So my story is actually very similar story, like crazy. So I was always like breaking these barriers. So like I go to the best college, but I don't care about money. Okay, I was like that has never happened. Like maybe few people. Then I was like, okay, I follow the passion, and then I use this. Go to fine arts, all of these things. So I become like a visual communicator, and I was very interested in even that. And I used to interact with this guy who is like from that background. He's done like bachelor's, so he knows so much more. And he tells me like there's a color language, there's this language, there's a visual language, and I used to just like absorb it. Like yeah, be my guru. And I used to like go to the animation classes, not like actual classes, but the class time after the main class. And I used to just interact with those students, and I used to tell me like how to paint and everything. It's like what are the different animation tech. I used to go to their juries also. I was like, okay, let's see how they are thinking about life, what kind of projects they are doing. I was very curious. Like I would go to anybody's jury. But there also I didn't kind of like take again not the money route. So even that college is also very good. Okay, so even that field is gets paid a lot nowadays, especially like app designers and all these are paid huge. It's not just like a visual thing anymore. Like you just hire someone to put some flowers on your like wall. But I didn't went for that also. Then we're like, okay, let's take one more risk in life. So I took one more risk. I was like, let's keep going. This is the path passion. As I knew that I am going towards like darkness. I knew that something not good is in this path. Like, but still I'm going. I have like, okay, but this is the path. We have to try. We have to test it. So I did like kept doing photography. I didn't take like more of this. Like I actually got the offer of like website designer, but I didn't join at that time. I was like, who cares? Let's do photography. Let's go full in. Don't get my, don't greed, like don't disturb me anymore. I can do it. I took one more gamble, and I used to do like photography. So I used to do travel photography. I used to travel India. I used to go to all different kind of places, and I used to just like interact with people. So my favorite thing was like portrait photography. I used to, because I like talking to people. I can talk to anybody on the street, and I talked to people. It was so nice. So many magical things also happened at that time. Like you won't believe like what has happened. Like people just come to your life and they put you to a very nice guest house and they tour you around, and then they in the night they will get this like the domestic beer. Okay, he'll get this 2-liter bottle full of it. And I will keep drinking. He drinks so much. I mean, my capacity is very less. So I have to wake up in the morning for shoot. So I always set time for 4 o'clock in the morning to capture the shoot. And I'm smoking so much because I don't want to sleep. Crazy time. Like girls go after passion. So much passion. But I felt very lonely at that time. And I was like, no, this is not it. No, not for me. I mean, this is too lonely. So I was like, no, this path of life is too lonely. I realized the demerit of it. So, let's change it. And I like just like that. I was like, now that I have made as a photographer, I don't want to do that anymore because I was very lonely in a way. I was like, I can do all of this. I can set up a company. I can provide creative services also. I can shoot celeb also at some time because I used to work in Vogue also. So I had connections there also. But it didn't feel enough. It was like always like, nah. And I always felt like I'm very sadist in life. Like, why I'm not happy. And people are like, yeah, you can do so much. Like, you have so many options. We have like only one, and that is barely we are making it. But why don't you want it? And you're like, nah, that's not it. Tell the truth. Weird. Like I always chose the difficult path. Is that I left everything. So it's like at that point I left everything and went home. And I was like, okay, I will live in my home. My home is like a slightly chill place. So I was like, yeah, less activity. People are living slowly there. So why not? I can live like that. But then I went home. Everything was like, my sister's wedding was there. But everything happened. Didn't feel it. I went to mountains. So they're like, okay, leave everything. This is fine. Leave everything. Go to mountains. And I went and lived there. I used to just like sketch and write. And that's all I do. And I was living happily, I think, in a sense. It's just fine. I lived in like hilltops, like solitary house on a hill, and like in a stone houses. Nice living, and I learned how to cook. So I was such a simple days of living, It's like you get up in the morning, you spend like 1 hour to make tea. I used to go to this my owner. So they used to give me milk at some certain price, and I was like, okay, give me milk, okay, every day, give me 1 liter of it. And I used to like go like the utensils and go get the milk, and then I will make tea, and it will be like so lazy. So it will take like 2 hours, 2.5 hours just to cook. Like so slowly I will peel onions and I will just enjoy that house like full time. Crazy. And sometimes I find like there was some old book left in the house, like by someone who lived like previously. So I'll read it, and it's like some weird book, like so like every kind of nationality people come and they read, but I don't know what they read. It's like some weird story, like weird fiction story. I was like, okay, why not? And there was this laughing Buddha in the window. And I used to light a candle in front of him, and I used to just watch him. Okay, and I just watch the laughing Buddha, and I was like, why are you laughing at me? And I used to feel it deep. And I was like, this guy is laughing at me. This guy is laughing at me, what I am doing. What is all of this? What is all of this like life you are living? And so much stuff happened after that. So much. So basically, if I kept going, it will kept going for hours, like hours and hours. Crazy. Like every step is itself is like a imaginary step taken, is like in the air. Risk, full risk. Finally, I ended up finding myself sitting in a studio apartment in Toronto. And there's COVID outside, so you cannot go outside. You cannot meet anyone. The only thing that I wanted in my life that kept me going is like somewhere, yeah, you get to meet people. Everyone is playing their role. I mean, it's fine, The roles may be different, but you just be happy in whatever you have. Just like Buddha. And that is fine. Yeah, I accepted. I am successful. I didn't find any truth, anything, whatever. I tried to live, couldn't live. So let's just accept it. And I'm feeling so dejected. Sitting in that apartment, there, like, I look at this steps meter, and like only 50 steps a day. And I'm like, am I dying? Like, what is this? Why am I not able to live? I want to see a tree. I felt it earning, like. I want to watch the tree last time. If this is death. And I realized like this is it. First it was like let's leave the template itself. So you leave the template. You're like, okay, I accept of all of my story, and then you let go of the story itself. Then I toured, traveled India for 1 year. I did all sort of crazy things that I always wanted. Like, I don't know swimming, so it's not like I don't hang around water much. I hang around water so much. I'm not scared. I'm like, okay, yeah, fine. But I don't know. This is going nowhere, leaving this. I don't know, so it's like if I currently view my real story, like right how you're sitting here, okay? Track everything backwards. Where is it going? It's going nowhere. So now you understand, this is what my entire life felt like. I always played like 1 in 10,000 risk. And I was like, okay, let's bet on that. And that horse will win. Crazy risk. The truth. So I don't know. I just feel like telling the truth about everything that I feel around.